This Snyper oil pan and transmission skid plate will fit a 2012 and up JK, and it's going to be for those of you that are looking to add some protection to your Jeep so that oil pan and that transmission aren't going to take any damage from the rocks when you're off-road. You're going to have that additional peace of mind of knowing that you're not going to do any sort of major damage to the underbelly of your Jeep while you're wheeling. I'm going to give this install a 1 out of 3 wrenches. It doesn't require any drilling at all. It's a completely bolt-on install that shouldn't take you more than an hour to complete, but we'll talk a little bit more about that in just a second. So skid plates are definitely good to have. Like I said before, they're gonna offer protection, they're gonna give you some peace of mind, you're gonna feel like you can tackle obstacles that you otherwise wouldn't be able to, knowing that you have this protection, and the oil pan and the transmission is a good place to start if you're looking at a skid plate. Usually I recommend that one, and if you're doing some really hardcore stuff, beefing up that factory gas tank skid plate is gonna be a good idea as well. Now, this skid plate here is going to be less expensive than a lot of the other ones that cover the same area. It's still going to be pretty strong. It has a bunch of holes drilled in it, which are going to make it, I assume, make it a little bit lighter. However, those are going to be spots where you can also get hung up. You figure if there is the point of a rock that you're trying to slide over top of, it has a lot of opportunities to get hung up in any one of these holes. So some of the other skid plates out there could be about twice as much, but they're going to be very smooth. Any bolts that hold them in place are going to be countersunk, so you can really slide over a lot of obstacles. This is also going to require you to reuse that factory skid plate, that factory shovel that's underneath your Jeep, where a lot of the other ones will completely eliminate that. So something else to keep in mind. If you're looking to add some protection, you want to do it on a budget, this is going to be one of the less expensive oil pan and transmission skid plates that we offer. If you're looking for even more protection and functionality and you have a higher budget, maybe take a look at some of the other options. As for construction, this is going to be a steel skid plate covered in a powder coated finish. It's going to mount in the same fashion as a lot of the other ones out there. You're going to have a couple of brackets that you'll attach onto the engine mounts. That'll hold the front section, and on the back it's going to attach right onto that cross member. As for the installation, again, 1 out of 3 wrenches. The first step is going to be removing that factory skid plate that's on the Jeep. You'll then go ahead and install the brackets onto the engine mounts, install your skid plate, and replace that factory skid plate over top of it. Again, this doesn't require any drilling at all, and all the hardware that's necessary for the install is included. So I said this is going to be less expensive than some of the other skid plates out there by about half. This comes in at right around $150, just over. A lot of the other ones that you'll find are going to be around $300. Those ones I think are going to offer some more protection by the way that they are designed. However, if you're looking for some lighter protection and you have a little bit of a tighter budget, this is going to be a nice choice. So if you're looking for an underbelly skid plate for your JK, I'd recommend taking a look at this one from Snyper, and you can find it right here at ExtremeTerrain.com.